Trying to copy the link. Okay. And hold on 1 second. Whoa. Okay, now that we got this set up, trying to debate because the first thing I need to do is edit this picture because we haven't finished her quite yet. There's not enough. Let me move my iPad so I don't mess it up on accident. I just bought that one, so no accidents. I actually like the way that looks with the little, wow. Okay, yeah, I was captivated by my own art for a moment. Trying to debate on the highlights. I actually did bring my air purifier in here due to the air quality in this area being so rough right now. That's one of my allergies, my asthma. But no worries. Hey y'all. So yeah, now we're gonna add some more details to her eyes, which I'm realizing that color was just a little bit light, but I don't want to mess that up. I really like the way it was before. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for being the first chat of the night. I'm good. My asthma's flared up a little bit due to the air quality outside, but other than that, you know, I'm good. No complaints. I've had a great day. I was trying to debate on if I wanted to add accents to this painting or if I wanted to start a new one. But I realized that it makes more sense to start off by doing this first, adding just a couple of highlights as I go. Hey, you're from Sweden? That's amazing. I've never been to Sweden. I'm in America. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. Have you ever heard of Nashville, Music City? You're my first Swedish viewer ever. So if you subscribe, you will literally be the first subscriber in Sweden. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like literally. So, I mean, if you want to be the first one from your country, I mean, just saying, you could be like, oh, I was the first. Yay! Happy wins. So, yeah, I was challenged to, oh, you're new here. So, let me show you. So, this is what she's looking like so far. She's floating in water. Thank you. So, on my channel, I post art. I post myself learning, whether that is my guitar, gardening, random other life hacks and facts that I find intriguing. When I go to concerts, I like to add concerts. Hi, you like our eyes? Thank you. I would love to go to Sweden. Currently right now, that is not in my budget as of yet. I mean, could I technically go to Sweden? Yes, but would I have to sacrifice something that I'm working towards right now? Yeah, so I can't at this moment, but I would love to go one day. So if you ever see me talking about, hey, I'm in Sweden, make sure you look me up because that would be awesome. But yeah, y'all can find me across all the platforms at #Markette_official. Come to Stockholm if you could. Sometimes Stockholm. Okay, you're the first from Stockholm. That's cool. And I hope you don't get offended, but the only thing I've ever heard about Stockholm is like Stockholm syndrome. I know, look, I'm American. We don't look, don't judge me on my limited I'm going fast. Hey Josh. Yeah, just put hashtag Markette underscore official in the search bar on Google and it'll pull it all up because I go live a lot on YouTube. I do a lot of stories on real-time interactions. Thank you. Look, y'all, we're trying to get to 1,000. Like, I literally need like 25 of y'all to just be like, you know what? We got her. We're ready to be a part of her tribe. Actually, 20. Well, it was okay. I need 23 more, I think, as of last I checked. Actually, I like in. Oh, okay. You live in Tabby. Okay, I've never heard of there. Yeah, I'm sorry, my asthma is triggered right now. Okay, so I was challenged. I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, that's really cool though. I've never heard of Tabby, but that's really cool. Do I wanna? Yeah, I love fun random facts. Let's hear it. As I show the art that I've been doing the last 2 days, 3 days. I've been on a painting spree. So I'm gonna allow you to text while I share with you all some of my paintings that I've done. And they're all different. Woo! I don't know what kind of, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as this side profile picture. There's so many ways of doing a side profile picture. What inspires me? Oh, you love it? Thank you. I am inspired by a feeling that's inside my heart, in my mind. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like sometimes I get this weird desire to just do, and whatever comes out, and I don't ask the why. I just go with it. I've been painting I actually learned that I could paint in 10th grade because one of my teachers asked me to paint this picture behind me, which I'll show you. Like I said, I was going to paint a galaxy, and then I ended up painting this. This is like a bird's eye view of some land, which is crazy. Okay, let's see. In Sweden, we have 3 letters that only the Nordics have. AAO. It comes after Z, and then we like AAO. Oh, that's cool. So your O is a big O, their O is a small O. And theirs are collected together, but yours is separate. I'm going faster. You're going, what? Okay. Kind of hurts to laugh a little bit, but you know what? I'm good with that. It's worth it. It's worth the discomfort. Oh, you say it in another way? Oh, so the pronunciation is different. So one of the things I think about so right now I speak English, but I'm learning Espanol and I'm learning Korean. Like I know a little bit of Korean, not much. I know more Espanol. So I noticed that when you speak like let me think some of the things that look similar, but there's like little nuances in the pronunciation. And I bet that's the same thing you're saying. Can you paint the Swedish flag? I don't know what the Swedish flag looks like. We don't judge. Look, tonight I'm supposed to be painting a side profile picture. So, yeah. Miss what y'all might actually need my inhaler. Oh, okay, let's add that. Answer. Done. Okay, how did y'all find my live stream? Because that is what the algorithm wants to know. Okay, so how did you find my live stream? That is a great question. And actually, I would love to know that because that's pretty awesome. I got 8% left on. So hopefully that's enough. Usually I just draw from my mind's eye, but for this particular one, I actually need a reference. So I did a couple. Oh, why didn't they transfer over? I figured it would have transferred over, but it did not. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, back to actually using my brain. Oh, you were scrolling and you came across me? That's cool. I scrolled and found you and I thought you were nice. Aw, yay! Well, thank y'all for subscribing and commenting because y'all are gonna make tonight fun. All right, so side profiles. Whoa, what am I stepping on? Let's not mess up the picture, Markette. Okay. So, I don't know. It's literally a square, but I like literally turned the square around as if it was going to shift into some new, morph into some new shape. Yeah, that's not how that works, Markette. So, whoa. We're going to do an ear. Gonna do. So I do know that this is usually, gosh, I don't know. That feels off. That is, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So that's the ear. This is so, this is so out of my wheelhouse. I promise. Sure. What else? Let's hear it. Do I want to know something else? Sure. So I do know that when I was looking at the picture, like this had like where the eyebrow was. I think this is where the eye was, which that eye is huge. Oh my gosh. How do people, but isn't that supposed to be more bold out because eyebrow bone is higher? I can't really tell. I think I just made it harder with this. Let's see how this goes. Ah! It's like Stonehenge. I'm not mad at that though. Which means that the top of the head will actually be out of frame. Oh my gosh, y'all. You know what? No, we're going to go with it. We're going to make it great because there's no crying in baseball, which I don't know how that's relevant, but we're going to go with it. There's no crying in baseball, ladies. I'm cool with that. This is so weird. Ah! Sorry. I don't normally scream. This is out of my wheelhouse. This is not my. So this is what happens when I try to accommodate and my brain has something else on its mind. Look, I said I was going to study it and I was going to be ready, and I studied a little bit and then I was just like, I'm going to go with it. Please answer what? What am I missing? The flag? Is it the flag? Okay, wait. In Sweden, okay, in Sweden, it's like 10 million people, and my last name there are only 11 in my contacts in the whole world has hissing as a last name. Oh, so is your last name Hissing? Am I saying it correctly? Oh, you did actually write a hi. Hey, Ophelia, are you Gonna subscribe. You're new to the channel too. Yay! You know what? So, fun fact, I used to work as a military police officer. So, for my job, I read IDs, and people like to correct me. I'm the first American to say it right. We are having a night of firsts. That's amazing. Like, I'm, as I'm over here, look, yeah, I don't know who this is going to be, but at least we did something right. Hey, could I put a Swedish flag on there? So it's so microscopically small. Can we incorporate it into the... Is there a lot of black people in Sweden? Who was all these missed calls and stuff? What the hey? Okay, y'all, I am having technical difficulties because I don't remember which finger I used as the ID thing. And apparently, I keep choosing every finger but the right one. So let's figure out the... Are you from Sweden? Yeah. Fulawong is Swedish, I believe. I don't know. Ludwin Heising is from Sweden. Ophelia never said, and I don't know country flags. So, yeah. Good luck, buddy. I am not gonna pretend to know something I have no clue about. That's just not what we're doing tonight. I'm gonna let y'all be great on that though. So y'all have that discussion in the chat and figure it out. Where are you from? Asking where everyone else is from. Let's start with that because I feel like you said it earlier in the chat, but let's reacquaint with where you're from. You're new. Hey, Easton. Yes, you're definitely new. I've never seen your name before. So I was challenged to do a side profile. If you look, so go ahead and subscribe so you can look at some of my other art. You're from Boston? Okay, American. It's from Massachusetts. That's America. I know that part. I know that part better. Now, do I know them all? Geography is not my forte either, but it's okay. Like, we can't be great at everything. Okay, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find a reference, which I don't know. And I have a low battery, so it's not even wanting to let me use it. Hey, Louisiana. Okay. You might be a relative of mine. I have a lot of, I'm not even going to use that. I have a lot of family from Louisiana. So my grandfather was from New Orleans, and I have a lot of family down that way. New Orleans, Bay, St. Louis, Mississippi, a lot of family down that way. So somehow or another, we could have a little bit of, hey, what's your name? Lantia? Hi. Thanks for chiming in. I don't know what happened tonight. Like tonight, y'all are just coming out the woodwork in the best kind of way. So hey. Are we... Oh, make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can go back and look at all the other videos of different things that I've painted in the past. Because honestly, this one is a challenge. I'm gonna be honest. Like this is what happens when I choose to be kind and try to do something I'm asked. You say, should I? I'm in the market. You're in the market for adding new channels to be subscribed to? If so, that's cool. That's a choice. Okay, so I'm realizing that, yeah, I'm gonna end up having to change a lot of this, but I'm working through it. I'm working through it because I don't have a, normally I don't need a reference because I'm just doing what my brain desires. But right now, I'm trying my best to be open-minded. I don't know what y'all talking about, but okay. Hey, says, I like how you jump into painting. I'm not good at art because I overthink everything and can't get started. You get started by getting started. There is no such thing as bad art. The only thing that's bad about art is the lack of creation. It is a muscle that we have to build by the doing. Like, I am really good at the stuff that I'm really good at, but for tonight's sake, I am challenging myself to do something that I avoided like a plague, because even though some of my pictures are borderline on the verge of realism, side profiles are something that I find very effortful, to say the least. So I'm happy that I get to inspire you to potentially just try. Again, like sometimes there's like happy mistakes, and then sometimes it's just like, call it like a palate cleanser. Like today, I'm challenging myself to be better, which is going to strengthen your reticular activating system, which is like your will to live. And it's going to also help you overcome other micro challenges in your life, because now your brain is like, I'm someone who finishes what I start. And when you really get into that mindset, it actually helps you in all facets of life. Just like when you were looking at this painting initially, someone could have been like, what is she doing? Or they would be like, I don't know where this is going, so I'm just gonna quit. But me, I'm like, oh, you're welcome. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. I have a lot of motivational videos that can help with a lot of that as well. But yeah, so I'm just learning, like, you don't have to be good. You don't have to be great. Some of my art, I'm like, well, it's art. Some of it, I'm like, whoa, I wonder where that came from. But then other things, I look back at it later and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. How did I do this? Good for me. I'm awesome. And the key to it is to just be consistent. Get you some paint. You can do it right now if you have some paint. Get you some paint out and then just be like, tonight I'm going to create. And no matter what happens, I'm going to create. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to let it be great no matter what it looks like. I'm just going to finish it. Because a lot of the times, I think I like a picture, and then I'll go back and I'll change it, and I'll change it again. Like this one, for instance. I had to work on this one for like 3 days. I think this one, no, wait, this one might have been 2 days. This one was one setting. This one was super quick. This one only took like, I don't know. It took less than an hour. This one took 10 minutes. And I never know. This one has been 2 full videos, and I touched up at the beginning of this one. Like, I have so many pictures, and the key to it is just keep going. Like Dory says, keep swimming, keep swimming. And eventually, it'll get to a space of, I'm so happy I allowed myself to create. Because think of it like this. How many times in life, thank you, how many times in life can you say that you got to do something because you wanted to? Not for perfection, not for likes, not because somebody else said that they liked it, but just because you wanted to. Now, for most people, That's an extremely rare occurrence. In my world, it's a daily happening because I've chosen to just let myself be great. And that's why I always tell people, oh, I'm just going to let them be great because it's no important. It's not important. People can judge you for being amazing, but they will also judge you for being mediocre. And if you're going to get judged anyway, bye. What are we pleasing about? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we asking? That's our national song. What is your national song? What am I missing? Oh, I don't know. I think I missed something. Okay, bye bye. I don't know what we're talking about with the national song thing, but even if people are gonna judge you anyway, you might as well give them something to talk about, right? So that's why I just do what I do, and love it or hate it, at least I could say I did it right. But I'm so happy, y'all. Look, I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I only need like 25 more, y'all, to just be like, you know what, Markette, I'm gonna go on this journey with you. I'm gonna support you because why not? And if you do, that'll make me so happy. And it's kind of hard to communicate with some of y'all because y'all, I don't know who you are. You haven't hit that chat box yet. So even if you don't want to be seen, you can like the live. You can do that much. Okay, so we have an outline, which this is definitely feeling very masculine. So he is feeling like an older gentleman. So you are an older gentleman with a small mouth, which your mouth should be protruding further out because right now you got a massive underbite, which is wild. But people have underbites all the time, right? Sorry, I have the air purifier on. And after reading the thing, I was like, oh, why is it so much worse in this particular room? And I learned it's because I'm letting in the ick. Go figure. I'm trying to see myself on the side. I can't see it that way. Okay, so. So what kind of music do you all like? I typically like R&B, neo soul, classical opera, some rock. I like a lot of music. Let's call it thing my thing. I like a lot of different types of music. All the Zoe did this. That's cool. I don't have a reference. Oh, do I have something with a side profile? Not really. This is crazy. It's like the one time in my life you like everything except for country. Okay, look. I thought I grew up in Kentucky, so I like country music. I don't like all country music, but I actually like more than I realized. I realized that I've always liked Reba McEntire. I've always liked Randy Travis. Those are like older um country music people. But I realized that country music is about like R&B, and there's a lot of different ways of hearing it. You just have to find an artist that resonates with you. So even though you haven't particularly found the one that makes you feel like, oh, this is me, I like it. I feel like if you are open to trying different artists, eventually you will find one that actually makes you feel great. Just saying. Or maybe not. Because there are some like some that kind of dive into that realm of gospel and stuff. Yeah, thank you for noticing. But I always say, even if it's not you can definitely say something is not your favorite, but to have to say dislike, that's a stronger emotion. Now, I can strongly say I don't like heavy metal. Heavy metal is one of those things that I'm just like, no, thank you. But I do like rock. I love Queen. Like, Queen is my thing. But I also love neo soul, gospel, R&B, pop. Learning that I actually like jazz, and I've learned that I actually like a lot of um, other music. I realize a lot of it too is exposure therapy. So the more you're willing to try in life with music and everything else, the more your brain will be acceptant of whatever you try. Yeah, I knew it was gonna make a weird color. I just didn't know what what weird color it was gonna make. It's like a musty gray. Maybe musty is not the word, but it's definitely muddled. This guy's had a hard moment in life, but we're gonna roll with it, right? Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to think of, cause you like R&B, pop, all that kind of stuff, right? I need to know, like, what are your main genres you like, and maybe I could find one that you may be more like, huh, that's not so bad. But just a thought. Hmm. We're gonna do nature's makeup for a man. It's gonna do some of the heavy lifting for me. Yes. I like songs with meaningful lyrics. Okay, songs with meaningful lyrics that are country that I always liked. So, one of my favorite songs growing up, which is a country song by Randy Travis, very country, but the lyrics are so sweet. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna have somebody who really feels like that about me. It's called I'm Gonna Love You Forever. But yeah, okay, so read the lyrics to I'm Going to Love You Forever. So the chorus goes like, and I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as I'm living, we can talk about the weather, forever and ever, amen. But it's like, I like this song because he literally talks about like, talking about how he's choosing her, he's in love, and he doesn't care. As long as they're together, he's happy because he has the woman that he loves. And I think that is the bee's knees. And even after she gets old, everything, it doesn't matter because he goes through like the whole life cycle of how they're together and how he will always choose her because he loves her. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be. I have yet to have that full experience, but it'll happen. But I'm also a hopeless romantic, so there's that. So we have Pop Pop over here. The song that's stuck in my head right now, which has been stuck in my head for the last 2 days, is it's like a mix between Maroon 5, um wait, is it Maroon 5 that sings this song? Well, This Love. Have you ever heard the song? This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. My heart is breaking in front of me. I had no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa. That song's lyrics, yeah, it's not about love. So if you're in the love songs, that's not your song. If you really, oh, you know that song? It's a great song though, right? It's a good bop. If you want a song that's a really good love song that I love, it's called Fortunate by Lathan. I don't know all the lyrics, so we are gonna do Marquette's version of the song. Improv's fully included. So it's like, and there you are, a rose amongst the weeds, like a portrait incomplete. You grew so brightly. I used to dream of you and I, surrendered in time. And I am so overjoyed. You took the missing beats to my heart. If I could travel back in time, before the creation of life, a creative silhouette to my mind. And fortunately you have me, I have you. Fortunate for us, we have love, love has us. Fortunate that we have time by our sides. Never took for granted that we are so fortunate to be. Can't remember me without the missing piece, like a puzzle incomplete. You grew so brightly. I used to dream of you and I, surrendered in time. Something like that. And I am so overjoyed. You took the missing piece of my heart. If I could travel back in time, before the creation of life, that something, 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 something. And fortunately you have me, I have you. Fortunate for us, we have love, love has us. And never take for granted that we are so fortunate to be. You're like an arc, a tank of sweetness. Yeah, I don't remember the rest of the words, but it's a really pretty song. But I guess if y'all want, I can go through some of my favorites. It's very eclectic. But I like Chandelier, even though I don't know all the lyrics. I know most of them. That song is, I haven't some, I today's like, this is my first time thinking today, so I probably should have warmed up before doing that kind of song. So let's see, do I want to jump into Chandelier? I guess so. Why not? Party girls, don't get hurt, don't give anything. When will I learn? I feel love, I feel love. I'm the one for a good time. Call phones blowing up. They ring my doorbell. I feel the love. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I lose count. And I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, for my tears as they dry. And I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Sun's up, I'm a mess. Oh, how's the first of that go? Sun's up, I'm a mess. Can't do anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I can't think of the rest of the words, but then I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna fly like a bird in the night, but my tears as they dry. And I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. And I'm holding on for dear life. Won't get mad, won't open my eye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Song. We're gonna cut it right there and cut. My favorite song, which I probably should change, is Officially Missing You. That's the one I'm currently learning on the guitar. One of the ones I'm currently learning on the guitar. And I like Funny Feelings by 112. Officially Missing You is by Tamia. Funny Feelings is 112. He's starting to look like a dude. Look at that. You're coming around. Do I want to do more details yet? Because I don't know. Maybe. Why not? I can always repaint it. See? With art, especially with acrylic, you can always change it, so it doesn't matter. One of my favorite albums that I love, I can play it from pretty much nonstop, is the Piano album by PJ Morton. I used to know most of that album, but my favorite song from that album is what's it called? It goes like this. No one makes me feel the way you do inside, and I don't know what I do. Oh, hey. Caught me off guard. By my side, that's no lie. The Sweden guy. What language do you speak in Sweden? If I die. How many languages, I should say? I'd hope to find you in another life, so we can fall in love again. Oh, I did his eye backwards. That's what's wrong. I could fix that. To be the way we were when we first began, 'cause we got something special. We have our own language. That's cool. What's it called? So let's hold on. And is there another language that's similar? And don't let go. And I never thought I'd find another love like you, and that's for sure. He'll find. See, his eyebrows too low. I feel like the eyebrow should be higher, but it's a dude, so we just make it bushier. I'd hope to find you in another life, so we can fall in love again and be the way we were when we first began. 'Cause we got something special. Let's hold on and don't let go. See, we speak Swedish. What's this say? Quite like Norwegian. Oh, it's kind of like Norwegian. I don't know Norwegian language either. Yeah. So I'm from Kentucky. I live in Nashville. My main language is English. The languages I hear the most is English, Espanol, Korean, Mandarin, French, and a bunch of different dialects. But we don't have that one. Oh, he looks good. Thank you. Sweden is located in the near the Swedish Alps, which I believe is where the hills were on. Alive with the Sound of Music was filmed, which is near Austria, which is in Europe. Kind of right. With the sound of music. Mm-hmm. Yes. I know. Look. You're like, but you said you don't know where that is. Look, I know a lot of things about a lot of things. I mean, you can't let them know everything that you know. Small reveals. But now, thanks to your questions, people know that Marquette actually has a better understanding of geography than she lets on. Very beautiful country, by the way. How's the weather there? And I know y'all do Celsius. We do Fahrenheit, which is I think like 2.2 conversion. Do I have Spotify? No, I have YouTube Premium. So, but I don't have Spotify. So I listen to my music like that. I used to have Apple Music, but then I decided to just go with YouTube Premium because I like to listen to a lot of the stuff on there. Cold in the winter and like 30 degrees Celsius. It's 30 degrees Celsius now. So that's like 60s. So it's about 70 degrees ish Fahrenheit, possibly. I don't know, something like it. 20 to 30. Yeah, that's still cold to me. I would freeze. Even if it's like right now, it's been about 90, well, it's been about 90 to 105 degrees with plus humidity. So if you cut your oven on 55, I think 50, I don't know, like on the temperature thing, maybe about 200 or higher, and you open it's like hot. Cold is minus. No, cold. No. Here is extremely hot. So even when I go to New York this time of the year, I'm cold. Even though it's hot, there's a different kind of heat. So here is a wet heat and it makes it feel really hot. Oh, in the winter, you have negative. Yeah, I would not leave my house ever I don't like it when it's 32 degrees, which is the freezing point of water. Like that's like muy hace frío. Like no, thank you. I prefer warm, hot. I like to be hot. I don't like to be cold. So this is how he's looking. Um, I need to add like another tone to that. Yeah, the one oh so you have hot summers and cold winters. Got you. Yeah, here is hot in the winter. It's hot in the summer. We have cold days for like maybe 2 weeks of snow. No more than like I'm gonna say collectively maybe 5 weeks of snow, but not all at the same time. Like snowy days for about 5 to 7 days, and then the sun will melt it, and then it'll get warm, and then they'll have a hot day to make us feel better, and then it's like right back cold. And they can go off and on for months. But it's usually we usually have some warm days in December too. It's 22 in the winter and a lot of snow. Whoa, that's a negative sign. Negative 22. No bueno. Woo! I would not leave my house. That sounds so disrespectful. Do you still have school when it's that cold? Yeah, that's crazy. Anytime you put a negative sign first, that's wrong. That feels wrong. You see all this pretty tan? I don't like all that. It's normal. So when is your hot months? Because if I go there, it's gonna have to be during your hot months. It snows a lot here in Massachusetts, but it's not as bad as that. You know what? I've been to Massachusetts in Thanksgiving time, and y'all had like this much freaking snow, and the cold there was so disrespectful. No, Massachusetts is absolutely definitely cold to me too. Y'all's so called summer days because I've been there in the summer, as I air quote summer, because your summer feels like our September. Yeah, I used to live in DC and it was cold to me in the winter, in the summer too. No, it does snow a lot. Look, right now, I think it's been like 90 something degrees. Like, I don't know if I can even find a tan line to show y'all that's appropriate because I've had so many swimsuits, it's kind of hard to show y'all appropriate tan line. But yeah, it can get over 100 degrees with plus humidity. Oh, today was 90 degrees. But look, here it be so hot and humid that like it's like wet, hot air. So think about if you put a bowl of water in the oven and it gets really hot, and then you open it up and then you put your face in it. Imagine your whole body feeling like that. It's like that. Not as bad as New Orleans, because New Orleans you're just walking around constantly wet this time of year. But it's like, ooh, it gets quite disrespectful. Like people's grass is burnt to a crisp. Not mine. My grass is gorgeous, but yeah. Today was 90 degrees. But what was the humidity like? Because I feel like it was 90 degrees, but it probably felt like the real temperature was probably like 80. Oh, you said no thanks, you would die? That's how I be feeling. You guys in the US, the stores are in nature. Look, I am I am a plant mom. And I actually planted a lot of trees around my yard and stuff. I have lots of roses, sharons, and bushes and stuff. So not y'all as a collective. We are not the only ones. And, you know, I'll say that. No one's perfect. We all have our flaws. But I drive a EV car, which I'm sure you're probably gonna find a flaw because they have to mine for the the what's name that they use in it. But I love my car. Hey Mel, you came back. Okay, Mel. This is what I'm working on. I was challenged to do a side profile. And we back, we back, we back. All right, so Mel, we have somebody from Sweden on here. We have somebody from Stockholm. We have somebody from Massachusetts. We have somebody from Louisiana. We have people from everywhere. Hey, Tariq. Where are you from? Yeah, we've been having a good old time. I actually sung today. Okay, Mel, you missed you missed all my singing. So, what are you in the mood for? Because I usually try to make sure I do a song whenever you're on here. What genre I should say, and if I have something in that genre, I will. You said Sweden is the best. Why do you feel like Sweden is the best? Everybody go do 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 do. That's the timer for Jeopardy. So while I wait for y'all, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's wait for the comment section. All right, so he has some. Oh my goodness. Come together, skin. What is you doing? Hello. Okay, answer what? Have you been to IKEA? Yeah, I went to IKEA probably about 20 years ago, but we don't have IKEA here in Nashville anymore. It is one of those stores where people like it because you got to put all that mess together. And no, I'm not that kind of handy. I can't do that. That is not my forte. But I think it's a cool store though. Do you like IKEA? Do you shop there very often? We invented IKEA and meatballs. I like meatballs. And Swiss chocolates. I like Swiss chocolates. It's very delicious. Does that count? Oh, measuring balls. Oh, I don't know if I've heard of those, but okay. That's cool. That's cool. Mm-hmm. 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 I like gospel music too, brother. Why did you retract your message? I didn't see it. I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. 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 I think it was this color. I have two colors that are like really similar, so I was trying to remember which one I used, but I think I just grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, we have a you have SAS and Volvo. Yeah, we have Volvos in America. America, we have all kinds of cars. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's y'all's favorite Disney characters and Disney songs? Or Disney movies, I should say. Maybe that's a better pivot. And also, what Disney character do you feel like you're the most like? Which I need to take this away. Whoa. Go away, little box. Woo. The Little Mermaid was my favorite as a kid. Oh, it was my favorite too. I liked the remake. I thought that was amazing. The live action, that was really great. Did you like the live action version? I wanna be where the people are. Da, 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 da. I see them dancing, playing around on that. What do you call that sound? Up where they run, something like that. Up where they stay all day in the sun. Up where they're free. Wish I could be part of your world. I was like that song in the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dreamed about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Oh, you should definitely see it. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. I always like that song too. Then I went through my Aladdin phase. Mulan. I feel like if I had to say which Disney character am I actually the most like in actual life, it would be a mix between Mulan and Princess Tiana. Cause honestly, that I'm almost there. I feel like that's true for me. Like literally, I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and if all y'all actually help me out, I could be there tonight. Think about it, like literally, with all the people that keep popping in and saying hi, I could literally already be at 1,000 subscribers right this moment and not even know it. And that changes the game on YouTube. That's the first tier of relevancy. So I've been more cognizant of making sure I make myself go live more. Cause trials and tribulations, I've had my share. But people will come from everywhere, cause I'm almost there. Cause I'm almost there. So fitting. You subscribe. Thank you. Yay. Now, P.S., my energy is based off of y'all's energy. So if you come in here and I'm like quiet and my conversation is that of the Sahara, just know Markette is an amplifier. So I tend to reflect what's going on. Or sometimes I'm just in hyper focus. I'm not even ignoring. I'm just like, I really do care what you think. But right now, my focus is on art. So yeah. But I'm really good at multitasking too. So will. I think I will. I've noticed that when I go live, I can average at least 2 subscribers. I've had way more on some lives, and I've had other lives where people are just like, you know what? You're not a cup of tea. And I'm like, well, that's cool because I'm not even a cup of tea. I'm a cup of coffee. Although I love tea and coffee. Mm, mm, mm. And with y'all's art, based off of some of the things y'all were saying earlier, sometimes it's not a bad picture. You're just stopping too soon. Just like he keeps morphing. I don't know if he's looking better or worse to y'all, but he's morphing because we keep going. Mm-hmm. Y'all got any other Disney cartoons y'all like? Should we jump into favorite movies? So we're on observer mode. Gotcha. So I also like um Oliver Twist, Annie. I don't know if these are Disney movies, but we're gonna stay in the whole what movies did I like from childhood, and y'all could chime in if you actually remember any of them. The Sword and the Stone was a favorite. My absolute One of my absolute favorite movies of all time is called Their Eyes Were Watching God. Also, The Count of Monte Cristo. Even though I was sad that they did not make Edmond Dantes African American, considering that book was actually written by a black man. But it's still a great depiction, and love Annie. Also, The Little Princess. A Little Princess! Yes! I love that movie. I'm a little princess. We are all little princesses. Like, y'all, that was my jam. Yeah, I rewatched that as an adult with my oldest daughter, and I can't remember if she liked it or not. But yeah, I loved that movie. Okay, Annie. So maybe now is time, or maybe when I wake, you'll be there calling me baby. You watched it like 2,000 times when I was little. Oh yeah, Homeward Bound was an adorable movie. It was sad but cute. But do y'all remember The Land Before Time? That right there. I used to love it even though it made me cry. But I've always been a big softie at heart. Yeah, I remember that. Or Fido Go An American Tale, Fido Go West. That movie was so cute and sad, and I loved it. I can't think of the main song from that movie. You remember that one too? Yeah, I like that song they had. How did it go? Oh, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I really can't remember right now. That's crazy. But I liked so my favorite Aladdin song was "Oh New World, a new fantastic point of view." Yeah, Whole New World was great. Of course, everybody loved Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. I really like the Elephant Graveyard song. Be prepared. Be prepared for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer. So where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. Uh, be prepared. And then I also liked, I'm trying to think of what other older ones are. Do y'all have any other ones that y'all really liked? I think one of my favorites was, well, I know my favorites from, I'm trying to really think of which ones. Okay, one of my top tier absolute favorite cartoons was Anastasia. Y'all might call her Anastasia, but the rest of the world calls her Anastasia. And I love that one so much because, yes, this is what I'm trying to invoke. We're intentionally invoking good feeling right now because you're remembering all the goodness from it, right? This was fully intentional. So I loved Anastasia. And I love the movie so much that my youngest child's middle name is literally Anastasia, which I don't know if I should have just put that on the internet. It happens. But yeah. So I like that song. Hear this song and remember, soon you'll be home with me. Once upon a December, people dancing merrily, sun and through an open door. People dancing merrily, just in my memory. Yeah, that's such a great movie. And then I also liked there was another one that Aaliyah did. I'm trying to think of which song did she do? Um Y'all remember the song Aaliyah sung on that movie? It was y'all might not know it was her, but it's gosh, it's gonna haunt me if I don't figure this out. And my iPad is acting funky because I need to set it up. Uh how does it go? Oh, Journey to the Past. Y'all know that song? On the journey through the past, home, love, family. Something I could have one too. Home, love, family. I can't wait until the day comes when I find you. It was such a great movie. The Room. It forever smelt of peppermint. You are my dear Anastasia. That was like my favorite scene from the movie. But what a great movie. And there's so many more. I really liked The Little Rascals was the cute fave. I really like, so as y'all can tell, I love cartoons, if you haven't noticed. Coco. Coco was so cute. I know we just jumped eons in time forward. I actually liked the new Toy Story 5. It was a really cute movie and I love the message behind it. Just be yourself. And if people like it, great. And if they don't like it, great. They're just not your people. And keep being yourself until you figure out who your tribe is and the right people are going to love you. Don't change you. Just change your people. That's the message I heard in my head. Now, if that's what they were trying to emote in real life, I don't know, but that's what I heard. But yeah, I love that movie. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. The sad part is, I didn't even want to see the movie. I remember one of the Toy Stories I didn't necessarily care for, but apparently I actually watched the marathon with Zoe. So I ended up liking 5, 4, and 3. So maybe it's Toy Story 1 I didn't care for. Or maybe I like it now because I see it from a different lens. My paradigm shifted, which makes me like it more. So it happens. But yeah, I like that. So my movie that I used to watch on repeat was Beauty and the Beast. So much so that it's like, bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker with his trays like always. The same in bread and rolls to sell. Yeah, that song. And then also, what's that song with the life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. You remember the song? Look upon. For years we've been locked up in this castle. But suddenly our good old days are gone. For years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. But don't be fat and lazy. You walked in and oopsie daisy, be our guest, be our guest. If for fine dining we suggest, wrap your napkin around your neck, Charlie, and we provide the best soup du jour, hot order. We only live to serve. Try the great stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me. Ask the dishes. They can sing. They can dance. Well, this is France. And the service here is never second best. So take a chance or two and be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Please be our guest. I know. Got lost in the memory. It happens. Also, trying to think. I know that if you wonder what that song was, think about Mario. I forgot to wipe my brush, and it is showing. There's so many great movies, and I was hoping that you all were giving me some of your favorites so I can actually think of some new ones. Oh no, I'm going to get that stuck in my head. You're welcome. It's gonna live rent free. Here's another one. This is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, but they'll remember singing and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is a song that doesn't end. It was only funny to me. Okay, so if you want to get it out your head, sing it. When you sing stuff and you release the energy of it, it'll pass. But if you try to block it and you try to ignore it, you're going to ruminate, which is going to create the need to sing it more. And it'll only exit out if you release it. You're welcome for that fun fact that no one asked for. There's a lot of those on this place. Also, let's go to something. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself. Yes, it really works. Part of the family. We're taken to you at home. It's clear we're going to get along. So consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. That's from Oliver Twist, which I love that movie. Food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. We're something away. I wish I could have some. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hot sausage and mustard. What's another catchy one that might replace that one? Yeah, I hear a lot of music in my head. I hear a lot of stuff in my head, and yeah, that's life. Could be worse. Okay, so this is what he's looking like. Oh, isn't this amazing? Here's my favorite part because you'll see. And here's where she meets Prince Charming. But she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3. So anybody in real life who actually knows me, who actually watches this video back later, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this child loved music. She loved music as a child. I'm like, duh. I was in an all-state choir from 4th to 11th grade. Of course I love musical and everything music related. But if you're just now discovering that, you're welcome. It's okay to say you're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad it looks good to you too. You're welcome. What's another new movie I really, really like? There's so many. There's so many really good movies. Oh, so Disclosure Day. Such a great movie. Can't wait till part 2. I figured it was gonna be left on a cliffhanger, but I don't know how far I want to go down that rabbit hole tonight. How are y'all? Are y'all like sci-fi type people? Do y'all like to get into the unexplained? I don't know. And I know that's like a crazy pivot from Disney to that. Wild. So yeah, I'm a movie buff. I'm always at somebody's theater. I like it so much that I go by myself with the blanket because it's always cold in there. I'm trying to figure out if I want to shift his eye in the, because it's like bothering me. I think I am. I'd rather keep living in my daydreams, because I'm going to walk away if there's something in front of me, because I don't want to catch a case. That's too much color, but it's okay. Based on what I see, I'm telling you that I don't trust you. And if you're doing dirt, I ain't even trying to bust you. You know what they say, what you don't know won't hurt you. But we're in love, whoa, that's what they say. That won't change. It's something you time. I don't want to see something that changed my mind. Everything is cool, at least in my mind. What I'm trying to say is that I don't want to go through your phone. Some things are better left unknown. I know I'm going to have to fix that, but I feel like it's slightly off. I feel like this corner is cool, but this corner's off. But it's coming. I'd rather keep living in my daydreams. You see what I mean about just keep going? You only fail when you stop trying. My oldest daughter's favorite movie growing up was Matilda. Mackenzie's favorite movie was Matilda. So we watched a lot of Matilda. Hindsight, Matilda is a movie about manifestation. Did not think about it at the time, but I see it now. Whew. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, Matilda was a great movie. Oh my gosh, it's getting so late. I said I was going to go to bed before 1 o'clock, and I have a long day tomorrow. Very, very, very exceptionally long day in la mañana. And I still have to do Duolingo. Bye. So let's try to make this work. Oh, my baby just texted me good night. Buenas noches, madre. In English. Good night, mama. A lovely night. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella was one of my favorite movies as a teenager. A lovely night. Think of this, a very lovely night. You'll meet a prince, a handsome prince, as handsome as a prince will ever be. Oh, well, thank you. And I'll make sure I'll post a video. Sweet dreams, buenas noches, good night. The song, and I enjoyed all your commenting. That actually kept me motivated. So thank you for that. A song from the hazy heaven trembled above you. And I will make a short about how he turns out in the end. So that way it'll be easy to see the finished results. Now you whisper, darling, I love you. Oh, a series y'all should watch that I really love so much that I'm rewatching is Anne with an E. She's kind of like me too. So you'll see that she's neurodivergent with an exceptionally large imagination and a thirst for knowledge. But our lives actually parallel so much that it's kind of freakishly scary, except for I was never in an orphanage. And on my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll think of this lovely, lovely night. Why might a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely lovely? Why might a fella ever once prefer? Neck no longer than a swan, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. So why would a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely lovely? Why? What was that? Oh yeah, I'm glad you're gonna come back. Why might a fella ever once prefer the dear bride like me? So, for the remainder viewers, what's going on in your head right now? I know, it looks crazy, right? Just know. It's all a part of the plan. So my kids growing up used to love the show. Well, I used to love the show that I kind of forced on them, which was great. It's called A Big Big World. The song for the song was like, it's a big world. It's a big, big world. But like, it was such a great show. And I liked it because it taught them about patience and kindness, and it was just really soothing. So it was just like one of those kind of shows that just was kind of chill, which I like. I've always liked just more a chill vibe. I know, I'm really trying to figure out what is it that I'm not, because I feel like his iris is too big and his sclera is not big enough. Sclera is the whites of the eye. So I think what I'm gonna do is adjust, which I need. Ooh, that is heavy on the white, Markette. Whoa. Ooh, that's a lot of white. Okay, see if we can fix this. Does that look better or worse? Because actually, I feel like it's better, even though this white is super thick. Whoa. I know, I get quiet when I'm in focus mode. Get focused, man. I think it's good for you to be able to focus, though. All my talkers are gone. Or maybe not. Maybe you just don't know you want to talk to me. Unless you just want to talk to me in real life, and that's why you're just like, man, end this live so you can talk to me. I feel like that's kind of what's happening, but I can't prove it. Energy speaks, and energy is definitely everything. I don't know what's going on with this, honestly, but I feel like that's better though. Yeah, it's better. Oh, that reminds me of the song from Annie. So maybe now it's time, or maybe when I wake, you'll be there calling me baby. Maybe he's sweet, maybe he's kind, maybe, oh maybe he's one of a kind. Bet you he's strong, why wouldn't he be? I wouldn't care as long as he's with me. So maybe now it's time, or maybe when I wake, you'll be there calling me baby. Maybe. I don't know. I just felt like he's supposed to have a gray eye. There's no rhyme or reason to why I changed the colors of their eyes. I feel like it's really hard to get that last little bit because the paint is so wet and it's so thick, and it's not allowing me to stroke over it. I'm not mad at it though. I'll wait to add the other details to it later because it's like one of those things. It's just, it's cool. I'm not mad at that. Guess I am doing a blue series because this one has a blue background as well. No, or maybe that's not a mistake. Maybe it's not. Just thinking about tomorrow, cast away your cobwebs and your sorrows until there's none. Just think of a day that's gray and lonely. I'll look at my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow I will make. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Woo! I shifted the camera. Tomorrow. Some of it was from the vibration of my brush against the canvas, and some was from the reverberation of the air conditioning vibrating. Still works. I love you tomorrow. My heart is filled with so much love, and I need someone I can call my own. I close my eyes and wait for you endlessly. And can you see life is too short to live alone without someone to call my own, like a star that shine way up in the sky. Our love will live forever. Shower me with your love. That I've longed for. know I usually do this at the end, but when I don't really know what else I want to do to it, I use this almost like a palette cleanser if I don't just start a whole nother painting, just as a way to transition. And then I pivot back into that. A makeshift phone stand shifted. So there we go. Well, sorry, I know that's loud. Okay, that's just not gonna work. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's good enough. It's fine. As you shift slowly away. Okay. Yeah, I see where his ear got messed up. It looks like somebody ripped his earring out of his ear. So I have two options. I could make his ears smaller, or I could make his ear bigger. But based off the proportions I'm currently looking at, his ear should not be smaller, because most people with that Romanoff nose would not have such dainty ears. But I've seen it all. The more I paint, the more I study faces, the more I'm just like, oh, okay. For lack of a better way of explaining. Okay, that works too. Ooh, keep dokey, artichoke. I know it's the wrong color, but it's just a base. The blue is gonna bleed through because it's still wet, and I'm gonna have to fix it anyway. Well, I've never cared for stroganoff. You said that like a Romanoff. Yeah, I jumped back to Anastasia for a second. It's not working, but that ear is big. Okay, so I do need to make sure I wash my brushes tonight, because I've been working with some dingy brushes lately, which still works, but I don't want them to cake up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel like painting tomorrow. I have a very big day, so. I mean, that works for me. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I just ate some of his ear off, literally, that I just put back, knowing that now I'm looking at it. I'm like, gosh, I needed that part of his ear. It's okay. It's just art, people. It's just art. It happens like that. Sometimes it just be like that. It's like you think that you want it one way, and then you get it that way, and you're just like, I don't think I want it that way. And then it changes, and then you're like, no, wait. I want it back like it was. Okay, this was literally an analogy for art that turned into life, because life beats like that too. Sometimes, but then sometimes you're like, ooh, thank God I'm out of this foolishness. It's beneath me. I'm about to let that dry. Just put a blue line through it. Ah! Oops, sorry, y'all. I know that was loud. Yep, got pain on my leg. No worries. Whew, this blue is a crabby color. It's real hard to get out your brush. One of the more stubborn colors to remove, I'm noticing. I'm just trying to put a pupil on his eye. Which means I'm gonna have to use more black and I wish this white was actually more flowy. I keep putting like this median in it, which actually helps it thin, but it's so thick. But I don't want to make it too thin because then I'm gonna hear Zoe in my head talking about, Mom, why did you do that to the white? Hello. Hola. ¿Qué tal? What's up? So this is what you missed. Yeah. I remember people. Like, I may not remember names per se, but definitely energy doesn't lie. So, I'm trying to finish up this last little bit. Because I need to go to bed. It's late. It's very late here. It's 11:21 p.m. and I still have to do Duolingo. And I have a long day ahead of me. So, why did I get this? Oh, yeah. The iris. That was not even enough. I thought I was doing something with that, but it's not bright enough. It's crazy. Yes, the Sweden guy. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. Why are you up so early in the morning? Why have you been up so early? That's the better question. Because if it's 6 a.m. now and we've been live for 113 minutes, that's 2 hours ago. So you've been up since 4 a.m. your time. Why were you up so early? On YouTube. It's wild. Oh, you just like to get up at this time? I'm trying to be like you, but my problem is I don't take my butt to bed. So I'll be like you one day. Goals. Yeah, a lot of people I know wake up that early. I used to, not out of choice. Sometimes I wake up that early and then I take my butt back to sleep because I feel like it's none of my business to be up so early. You ate breakfast and then at 4 I watched YouTube. Oh, so this is part of your routine. So when I choose to be up all late making YouTube content, you're going to be like, oh, my morning wake up, morning motivation. That's cool. You'll hear my last thoughts of the night, and I'll be your first thoughts of the night. That's pretty awesome. Yay. Not too many people can say they do that. Like, yeah, I know this American. Her name's Markette, and she's in Nashville. She's pretty cool. I never know what she's going to paint or talk about, but it's interesting, to say the least. Something like that. What are you saying? I don't know. I would definitely put on your notifications because it's really sporadic. I've been going live for the last 3 or 4 nights in a row. I'm going to try my best to keep up the good work. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'll try. But if I'm really, really tired, maybe I'll just do something quick. But as I say, I might do something quick. I hear myself saying, don't lie to yourself. Don't set yourself up as a lie. So we shall see. But I actually like the way he turned out. I'm glad that I kept it up because can you paint the Swedish flag? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look at the Swedish flag, okay? Because let me look it up. And if it's not too crazy hard, maybe. I've never painted flags of countries before, but maybe I'll make a collage of different flags of the different YouTubers, people. So just text me a picture of the Swedish flag that you like on hashtag Markette_official on Instagram. And for anyone else who watches this video to this point, do the same. DM me your country's flag. And what I could do, which would actually be cool, is make a collage of different flags from the people who watch my YouTube that subscribe and message me their flag. Because are you the only one here? No, there's someone else here too. So the algorithm will show you who is on, who has a public profile. The people who watch with a private profile, even if they're watching, you can't see it. And I can't really see it either. But they're there. And then also the people who are watching, but they didn't like actually click into the live, but they're watching it through the screen without actually clicking in. You can't see them either, but they're there. Trust me, I know I feel the energy switch shifts with some people. But yeah, I noticed that. But he turned out better than I expected. But yeah, so this is how he turned out. Side profile live, extreme side profile. Yeah. I feel like his eyes are supposed to be darker. Not really gray, but for tonight, I think that's a good stopping point. Do you have anything else you want to ask before I get off of here? Because I need sleep. But I'm happy I stuck with it. Anything else? Okay, well, good night. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. And I really appreciate you all. Like tonight has actually been a full-blown great evening. And this is what I like. Good energy. All right. Later, y'all. Good night. Sweet dreams. Have a good day.